My best friend called me last week to complain about all the men in her life being emotionally unavailable. Her ex-husband, the two men that she's dated since the divorce, her current situationship, and the other guy who she's been pursuing for 6 months that just keeps disappearing on her. And she was describing it like it was something that was happening to her. Like these men were appearing in her life through some cosmic delivery service. Or like she'd left some back gate open and they were just somehow swooping in. I love her, so I let her finish. And when she was done, I asked her, what do these men have in common? She said, they're unavailable. I said, yes, what else? She said, they don't communicate. I said, yeah, what else? She said, they don't know how to handle my emotions. I said, yes, but what else? She said, after she took a minute, and she really thought about it, I pick them. And she said it the way that you say something when you finally look at something you've been refusing to see for a long time. And that's the moment when relationship patterns can change. It's not when you realize that a pattern exists. It's when you realize you've been participating in the pattern. And before you tell me that this is a woman thing, men do this too. This is the guy who keeps choosing partners who are too busy for him, or the man who only feels chemistry with a woman who's a little bit cold, or the man who continues to date women who remind him of his mother. We all do this. We don't get unlucky. We're not cursed. And you didn't just happen to date the same person with a different face for the last 15 years. You picked them every single time. You walk into a room, you scan for available people, and then you find the most emotionally unavailable person in the room. And you probably rejected the nice person in the corner who would have texted you back like a normal human. It's because you feel a familiar tug in your chest, like somewhere inside you, and you call it chemistry. That's not chemistry. That is your nervous system recognizing the person in the room that would allow you to stay the way that you've always been. Because real intimacy is terrifying. And somewhere inside, you know that this person isn't that. If everybody in your life is doing the same thing to you, you're the common denominator. And that can sound harsh, but it's actually the best news of your life because it means that you can do something about it. The next time that you feel chemistry, ask yourself one question. Is this attraction or is this recognition? Because if it's recognition, that's the moment where you can choose to do something different.